All right, let's talk about project chaos. If you've ever felt like your project's most important information is just scattered everywhere, across a dozen apps, docs, and old meeting notes, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful new way to tame that mess and finally connect all the dots.
So let me ask you, does this feel familiar? You know the answer you need is somewhere, but where? Is it in an old Slack thread, a Google Doc, maybe a PDF from 6 months ago? That feeling of your knowledge being lost in a sea of information, it's a huge drain on productivity.
And look, this isn't just some made-up problem. The author of our source material, a solution architect named Scott Reed, deals with this every single day. He's working with teams all over the world, so he's not just juggling tech specs, but also language barriers and info spread across tons of meetings and docs. These are the exact challenges that can bring a project to a grinding halt.
So all of these issues, they create what we can call the documentation dilemma. It's a problem pretty much everyone faces. But the good news is, new tools are popping up to finally solve it. So let's introduce the star of the show.
Meet NotebookLM. Okay, now it is so important to get this. This is not just another note-taking app. Think of it as a whole new kind of tool. It's an AI-powered knowledge system, and its entire job is to take all that scattered information you have, actually understand it, and then help you piece it all together in a way that's actually useful.
And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. Scott Reed puts it perfectly right here. It's like having an extra brain. I mean, when a pro who lives and breathes complex project docs says that, you know you're looking at something pretty special. That's a serious endorsement.
So what makes it so powerful? What are the actual features that make it this supposed game changer? Let's break down the superpowers that make NotebookLM tick.
The first superpower is all about connecting your sources. And this slide just shows the night and day difference. That before column, that's life for most of us, right? Just endless copy-pasting, losing files. The after column is a whole new world. You just upload your sources, PDFs, web pages, whatever, and they become one single, unified, and instantly searchable knowledge base. That whole, where did I see that again moment? It's just gone.
And this is where the magic really starts to happen. Once your docs are in there, the AI can read them. It can whip up a summary of a super long technical document in seconds. It can pull out the most important ideas. And here's the crucial part. Its answers are based only on the stuff you gave it. So you're not getting random answers from the web. You're getting answers grounded in your project's reality.
I love this analogy from the author. It perfectly explains that next level of intelligence. It's like rubber duck debugging, where you explain your code problem to a rubber duck. Well, imagine if the duck could actually talk back with smart suggestions because it understands your entire project's context. That's what this is.
So what does this look like in the real world? Imagine you're a developer and you've hit a wall. Instead of digging through docs for hours, you can just ask a normal question, just like you're talking to a person. You're not just searching for keywords. You're literally having a conversation with all your project knowledge at once. And here it is, the payoff. The AI scans everything, every spec, every report, every note, and it finds the exact piece of information you need. The time saving here is just enormous. It's not about working harder, it's about getting to the right answer right now.
This next feature is also amazing. It's versatility. You put the information in one time, and you can get it out in pretty much any format you want. Need to create a quick audio brief for your commute, an outline for a video to share with the team? You can even generate flashcards and quizzes to help a new teammate get up to speed. It's all from that same knowledge base, and it works for everyone's different learning styles.
Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but let's see how this actually worked in a real complex project. The author didn't just talk about the tool, he really put it through its paces.
This slide shows us his exact process. First, he used a web importer to just pull in a ton of information. He fed it everything from YouTube tutorials to the entire developer documentation for Optimizely. Then he added his own personal notes from client meetings. And what was the result? He basically created his own personal, comprehensive, searchable source of truth for his work.
Now, this is a really clever kind of next-level feature. When you're chatting with the AI and it gives you a great summary or a new insight, you can save that as a new note. That note then becomes part of the knowledge base that the AI learns from for future questions. It's this awesome feedback loop where the system actually gets smarter and more customized to your project over time.
So far, we've mostly talked about how this helps one person, but the real magic happens when you scale this up to an entire team. Let's see how that changes the game.
This table just breaks it down so clearly.
For that new developer, it's not just about onboarding faster. It's about having the confidence to start contributing on day one. For your senior dev, less context switching isn't a small thing. It means they can get back into that deep focus state. And for the architect, it helps make sure everyone is building from the same blueprint. It all leads to smarter, faster decisions for the whole team.
So, what's the bottom line here? All these features lead to real results. When your developers can find their own answers instantly, they're not just empowered, they're faster and more independent. And that leads directly to less rework, less technical debt, which means the team isn't just shipping stuff, they're shipping better stuff faster.
Ultimately, what we're looking at here is a tool that really does revolutionize how we handle project information. From learning a new system to researching a problem or planning the next sprint, it's all about taking those scattered pieces and finally connecting the dots into one clear picture.
And that really leaves us with one final thought. In today's world, your team's collective knowledge is its most valuable asset. So the question is, if you could give that asset an interconnected, AI-powered brain to manage it, why wouldn't you?